Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Alright, fight fans. This one's got train wreck in slow motion written all over it, and I mean that in the best way possible. We've got two big men who can both knock you out, choke you out, or just wear you down until you're begging the ref to lie and tell your mom you tried your best. We got Diyar Nurgozhay versus Uran Satybaldiev. Let's talk about it. Diyar Nurgozhay. At the time of writing this, the odds were not out for this fight, but he has a record of 10-1. Nurgozhay is a southpaw who can knock you out with pretty much anything. A head kick, a cross, maybe even a mean look if you're having a bad day. 6 of his 10 wins have come by knockout, and he's got a scary 60% KO rate to prove it. He's also dangerous on the mat thanks to his Greco-Roman wrestling and hand-to-hand combat background, which is basically just combat sports for people who thought regular wrestling was too polite. He's got submissions on his record, including a Kimura and a heel hook, but his bread and butter is coming forward early and trying to turn your lights out. Now, he's also got 7 first-round finishes, so you know the man likes to get his work done before the judges can get involved. Smart move, given how MMA judging goes, but it's not all sunshine and knockouts. His UFC debut saw him miss weight by 4.5 pounds, and he lost via Kimura to Brenson Ribeiro. Also, while he's shown he can go 25 minutes in Eagle FC, there are whispers that cardio isn't exactly his superpower. So if this turns into a long, grindy fight, things could get interesting. Uran Gorilla Satybaldiev coming in with a record of 9-1. Satybaldiev is just a physical problem for people. He's 6'4", with a 79-inch reach, and most of his fights end with him taking someone's consciousness as a souvenir. 6 knockouts and 9 wins, plus some slick submissions thanks to his judo and sambo background. We're talking Kyrgyz and Asian champion level. That skill set paid off in his last LFA title defense when he got a Kimura win. On the feet, he throws with bad intentions and he's tough as nails. In his UFC debut, he fought Martin Boudet on short notice, up a weight class against a much bigger man, and still came forward landing shots. But there are holes. His significant strike defense in that fight was only 45%, meaning he eats nearly 1 out of every 2 shots thrown at him. His striking accuracy in that same bout, 25%, which is fine if you're throwing nukes, but still, you gotta hit something other than air now and then. The grappling threat is there, but we didn't see it in his debut. 0% takedown accuracy and no attempts in 15 minutes. Still, that fight was a weird outlier due to the opponent and circumstances. At light heavyweight, with his frame and skill set, he's a lot more dangerous. So, who wins? If Nurgozhay wins, it's probably because he makes this a high-paced, southpaw striking clinic early, using that head kick and power left hand to catch Uran coming in. He could also mix in some grappling if the striking exchanges aren't going his way, maybe testing Uran's submission defense, which we haven't seen much of yet in the UFC. His best bet is to keep it at his range, pour on the pressure, and try to end it before any cardio issues creep in. If Satybaldiev wins, I see it happening because he's just too big, too durable, and too willing to walk through fire to land his own bombs. He's the guy who can absorb Nurgozhay's best shots, drag him into the later rounds, and either club him into unconsciousness or lock up a submission when Nurgozhay starts to slow. If he closes distance early and forces Diyar to fight off the back foot, it could be a long, or very short, night for Nurgozhay. Official pick, Uran Satybaldiev, by knockout. I think his size, reach, and durability allow him to weather the early storm. And when Nurgozhay's pace starts to dip, Uran finds that one big shot that puts him away. It might not be pretty, but it'll be violent. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.